Hey, this is James Hightshoe, and in this video, I want to share with you the 3 keys I've discovered for weight loss success after like 30 years of dieting. Let me ask you, have you ever been on a diet? Have you ever decided, man, I'm ready to start exercising? And even went out and bought exercise equipment that now has a whole bunch of clothes hanging on it? Have you ever had somebody tell you about a great diet plan and you bought like hundreds or even thousands of dollars worth of diet food and it's all tucked away in your cabinets and you know you're never going to eat it? I can relate. Now let me ask you this. Have you ever been on a diet that you'd say you're successful with? And then you gained all the weight back after you decided the program was over? Me too. I'll tell you what, I got the 50-pound magnet from Weight Watchers. I lost 60 pounds on the Atkins diet. I lost 40 pounds on a fasted lifestyle. I've done intermittent fasting. I've done all kinds of programs, like where you buy the food and everything you eat you get from this company. And you know what? I was successful with all of them. And I also successfully gained it all back when I decided that the program was over. You see, I discovered I'm actually going to be eating for the rest of my life. So I realized that I needed to learn more than just a program that I could maybe somehow suffer through for 12 weeks. I needed to learn about my body. I need to learn about eating healthy. I need to learn about fitness if I was going to live the successful life that I believe God intended for me to live. And now when I turned 40 years old, the church I was pastoring at the time, they were so nice to me. They made me this great big card. And everyone in the church said something nice about me. They gave one word and they put it all over the front of this card. And now, when I look at this picture, I see the most obvious word that they were all so nice to leave out. The most obvious thing you could say about me at 40 is that I was fat. At 40, I was not just fat, but I was fat again. And now a couple of years later, I began to realize that, some of the parts of my body didn't work like they used to anymore. I even noticed that I was in pain all the time. It seemed like it kept growing more and more till it was almost like I could hardly move. I finally decided I was going to do something about it. So I bought myself a couple of self-coaching programs and started learning more about nutrition, learning more about exercise than I'd ever learned before. I got an app and I started tracking everything I ate. And I just set myself some simple goals to start with. I set myself a simple daily protein goal, a simple daily calorie goal, and I started hitting it every day. And I found out I also gained a lot when I consistently started hitting the gym. And now after I started feeling better, I started looking better when I look in the mirror, I came up with the idea to set myself a goal to give my wife a husband with abs for her next birthday. Yes, I know we all have abs, but I'm talking about abs that she could actually see. So I stayed with the nutrition program. I stayed on the regular exercise. And by the time her birthday rolled around that next March, this was March of 2015, I had 4 little abs that were poking through for her to see. Now at this point, I was really consistent in the gym. I was consistent with my eating, and I told her, you know what, I'd like to strip off all the fat from my body at least one time in my life and maybe do a bodybuilding competition or something. Well, she got all kind of excited and on board with that idea and said, honey, you just go for it. So I knew at that point I was going to go well beyond what I believed I could learn on my own. So I hired a professional coach who took me from where I was to competing in the Alberta Bodybuilding Association's 2016 Winter Classic. Now, I was 45 years old at the time and officially in the best shape of my life. Now, at this point, I'd been serving in Christian ministry for about 18 years, and within about a year or so of reaching this achievement, I continued with my training and education to the point that I felt like I wanted to start helping other people. And that's led me to the place where I'm at today, and hopefully sharing some information with you right here on this YouTube channel that will help you too. Anyways, that's enough about me. And if you keep coming back to this channel, I can guarantee you I will talk about me more in the future and the things I've been through, the successes I've had, the failures I've had. And I believe I can help you not have to go through some of the things I did. But in this video, I said I would give you the 3 main keys I've discovered for weight loss success after like 30 years of diets. And now, probably the truth that you need to hang on to and remember above these keys is that you will be eating for the rest of your life. And now that means your program will never end. You're never going to get to the place where you can eat like 2,500 calories a day, more than you burn, without getting fat. Just saying. But here they are, my 3 keys to weight loss success. Number 1, you got to have a goal. Honestly, if you don't know what you're aiming at and why you're aiming at it, you will likely fail. You must have a goal. And now you can find a whole bunch more videos on this channel about goals. Number 2, you gotta have a coach. You gotta have someone who will hold you accountable. It's invaluable. Sadly, we will let ourselves down and we'll let people we love down way quicker than we'll let a stranger down that we're paying to actually hold us accountable. And now, depending on your goals, coaching is something that can come in the form of weekly emails, or it can be as detailed as like a personal trainer who's there with you in the gym numerous times a week. But I believe that one of the 3 main keys to my success was my coach. Number 3, you gotta have a plan. You've probably heard the saying that if you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail. That's a true saying. If you don't have a plan for eating, if you don't have a plan for exercise, then you're planning to fail. And now if you don't like your plan, you're planning to fail. And this would be one of the reasons for having the coach. If you've got the goal, if you know what the goal is and why you want to reach the goal, then the coach should be able to teach you a whole bunch of different ways to get to that goal. He can teach you different eating plans. He can teach you different exercise plans to get you to the goal. But you need a plan. Long-term health, long-term vitality, and weight management will require you to have a plan. So these 3 keys are what I've been able to look back and learn from my own life. And I hope that these 3 keys will be a blessing to you. And now if you have any specific questions, you can leave them in the comments. And don't forget to like this video. And now subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm going to be bringing out lots of great information in the future, great fitness information, helping you live a redeemed life, the best life you could live. I got leadership information on this channel. We've got so many great things, different playlists right here on this YouTube channel. And now also share this video with your friends. And I pray that we'll all grow together from where we are to where God wants us to be.